Happy hump day. What's up, y'all? It's Shan. This is She Gets It, and I want to talk about challenges I never want to motherfucking face. Y'all already know life be lifing, right? And there are some challenges in life that I never want to face, and I want to talk about them. I got about 11 of them. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, as you know, we use Red Circle. Red Circle is a web-based platform, right? So, they just introduced 3 tiers of their new plan program for podcasting. Because Greg and I were early users of Red Circle, we are secured in the free original plan. The next plan that they have is the Red Circle Growth Plan. That's $9 a month, and it has different advanced features. You can try it for a free trial for 7 days. And it has other features that come with it, different analytics. Then you have the Red Circle Pro Plan. That is $30 a month, more detailed analytics, and video. So they can incorporate your YouTube channel for your video podcast and your audio to different platforms. And then you have the Red Circle Enterprise Plan, which does all of that, all of your networks, and you can have different people have a login for that same podcast. And I think in the Pro Plan, you can have multiple people have a different login for that same podcast, right? So depending on what your podcast is, how big it is, find what plan helps you, meets your needs, and get to podcasting. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Okay, so the first challenge that I would never want to face or experience is a child I know missing. When I see children missing, I just automatically think negative thoughts. 1, because I watch too many criminal movies. 2, because I've seen too many families on the news have a child missing and then their body shows up. There's no good thoughts that I have when it comes to missing children. And I don't ever want to experience that, right? The second challenge I would never want to face is experiencing my husband cheating because I can't say what I do to him. I can't. I would never stay with someone who is cheating on me single. And when I say that, I'm talking about if I'm not married and I'm in a relationship with somebody, regardless of what the relationship is called, I'm single. I'm single as long as I'm not married. And I don't care what you got about a problem with. When I say that shit, that's what it is. Because when you call any official business or legality, paperwork type shit to do, and they ask you if you're single or married, you can't say, oh, that's my fiance, or we've been committed for the last 15 years in a relationship. No. Is you married or is you single? Fiance, you still single. So I would never stay with a man that was cheating or being dishonest to me about sharing himself with somebody else. So when it comes to like a husband, I would never want to experience that. I would never want to experience that because the outcome of what I would do would be between me and the Creator. So there's that. The third thing I would never want to be met with as a challenge in life is I would never want to live beyond my kids. Now, I know accidents happen. I know murders happen. I know this government hates black people. Okay, I know that. And my kids don't have the darkest skin, but they still black in America, right? And if anything happened to my kids and they were not here with me and I was still alive, I would feel dead inside. I know I would. And I tell people this all the time. It's like, you would have to always have me on the suicide watch. Because to live past your children and to deal with that hurt and that pain every day of not being able to see your child at their full potential in life, that is the most hurtful thing to imagine. And I don't know how mothers and fathers do that whose kids have died before them. I would never want to experience that at all. For the people who have, I don't know how you do it. I couldn't live with that pain. So that's a challenge I would never want to face. The fourth challenge I would never want to face is I never want to experience being hungover. I have never been hungover. I am 34 years old. I don't know what that's like. I know what drinking a lot of brown liquor is like. I got 2 kids because of it. I know what being butt naked in the middle of a bed with no sheets on it, just a bare mattress. I know what that's like. That was the best sleep I've ever had. I know not having memories of what happened last night is like. But I have never been hungover. And knock on wood, let me find somewhere to knock on. I don't ever want to experience that shit. Okay? Y'all people out here that be drinking and get drunk and fucked up, y'all can have that. I don't never want to experience that. Number 5, I would never want to experience being stranded on a boat. First of all, those who know me know I don't fuck with the ocean. The ocean is a very mysterious, gigantic, scary ass motherfucking place that a lot of scientists, philosophers, and researchers don't have answers for a lot of the marine life that's in that hole. They don't have the ability to go as deep as they can in that hole, but yet y'all want to float upon it. No, I don't want to be on a boat. I don't want to be on a ship. I don't want to be on a cruise. Y'all already had my ancestors on that hole. You got them. You ain't gonna get me. I'm not doing it. But to be stranded on the boat, oh my God. I'll be talking to the creator and like, take me now. Ooh, I hate it. Just a thought. Number 6, I would never want to be met with the challenge of being behind on my mortgage. Oh my God. That's the type of stress that'll kill you. To be behind on your mortgage, and some people be behind on their mortgage like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Like, what? And they carry that weight every day while raising kids, while going to a 9-to-5 that they know is not going to help them get above it, while living legally. I would have to do something real illegal if I was behind on my mortgage. Sorry, I'm not sorry. What are you talking about? That's a lot of stress. I would never want to be met with that challenge. I would never want to be met with the challenge of being known by a whole town or city. There's too many vibes. There's too many opportunity for phony people to be in my circle. There's too many people feeling like they have reached to me or they know me on the level where they don't know me. I don't ever want to be known by a whole town or a city. Mind your business. You don't know me. Number 8. I would never want to be met with the challenge of there being a snake in my yard. And y'all know I want a big piece of property in Georgia. And I know it's going to happen one day, but I just don't want to see a big ass snake in my yard. Oh my God, I don't want to I don't want to experience that shit. Oh my God, Lord, put a man in my life so I don't ever have to experience that shit. Please. A man with a countryside. Yes, God. Yes. The 9th thing I would not want to be met with as a challenge in life is I don't want to experience anyone violating me because I will shoot you. Dead ass, no questions. I'm not asking no questions. I'm not asking you to put your hands up. I'm not asking you to stop. I'm going to shoot you. Okay? I can't tell you where I'm going to shoot you, but I'll make sure it's legal. Okay? Don't make me feel violated, and we won't even have to deal with that. The 10th thing I don't want to be met with as a challenge is okay, y'all already know. I've been stalling on dating because mentally I'll be ready to be disappointed, right? And that's not fair to the man who hasn't done shit. I do not want to be challenged with wasting my time with one more man because I might be single indefinitely or be lesbian. Period. So let me stall until I feel like I see somebody that's worth me start my engine for. Okay? I just can't. I can't. You know how people be like, I got one more relationship left in me? I got one more try with the person left in me. So if y'all don't see me with nobody and y'all don't see me dating, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because if I do that shit one more again and that shit don't work, when you see me, don't act funny. Just act like you know, okay? The last challenge that I don't ever want to face in life is I would never want to be challenged with my child being my enemy. What do you mean by that, Chantal? I mean, a lot of people have give birth to children who spend their whole lives just being a nuisance, just, dragging them through hell, dragging them in through court, dragging them into police stations, need bail for this, need that, taking their car, wasting their money in college, stealing money, stealing jewelry, putting them in dangerous situations, life or death situations, putting their other children in danger, lying and getting them into legal shit that they have to basically be like, I gotta just deal with this because I love my child. I hope none of these 2 kids that I gave birth to ever put me in a situation where they become like my enemy in life, of having good things or being prosperous or being successful. I don't know why kids grow up and do that, but I know it's something internally that's going on with them or with the relationship with that parent. But I've seen so many people deal with their children just blatantly going against the grain of them just being in good graces, and I'm just like, oof. I hope I don't ever have to deal with that, because I don't know if I have that I'm gonna pick my child every time in me. Because sometimes a lot of people give birth to their enemy. And I just don't ever want to be met with that challenge, and I don't ever want to experience that. Have y'all ever thought about challenges in life y'all don't ever want to experience? And if y'all have, please share them in my post, because y'all know I'm going to do a snippet of this. But please share them in the post. Like, what challenges in life, knowing yourself and your personality, that you never want to be faced with? I'm interested in knowing. But thank you for checking out She Gets a Podcast. Y'all know where to find me on Twitter. She Gets a Pod. She be busy. She busy. Stereo. She Gets a Pod. In your podcast platform, She Gets a Pod. If you have somebody that you would love to share this show with, share it, please. Leave a review. Y'all know where to find the merch. She Gets It shop. And just be good to yourself. Be honest with yourself about what you can handle, what you can't. There's a lot of things that I can't handle. There's not a lot of things that I won't put myself in the middle of, because I know my personality, and but I'll check out Friday. Peace.